Hello everyone, Meisterang here, and I'm going to try to go for a big old win streak. And let's see, we got a Puka and no Wretch, so we have to have a Plague Doctor. This Oracle's truthful because the Puka is not a minion. This Scout is not being truthful. Okay, Plague Doctor is very powerful, so far so good. Okay, Puppeteer and a Puka, and we got two Outcasts. So, we have two Outcasts for sure, and we don't have a Wretch, so we have a Drunk and a Doppelganger. So we have up to 3 people who are corrupted. Okay, so I believe the medium will only say that someone's a real drunk if they're actually a drunk. Okay. Yeah, and because we have a doppelganger, oh, if this person's a drunk, the drunk does not duplicate a role that's in play, so the other fortune teller is evil. Okay, cool. So these people are corrupted, or they could be evil. I just felt like having the judge confirm himself. Okay, so both of these fortune tellers, like, I know they're lying, so I can just kind of, like, I can use their power as normal and then just interpret their results as the opposite of what they're saying. So, okay, so we got 2 bishops and we got 2 mediums. Okay, between 4, 6, and 9, there's an outcast, villager, and minion. Oh, because we know that 9 is the drunk, this is truthful. 4, 6, 9 contains an outcast, a villager, and a minion. So 4 and 6 contain a villager and a minion. And I believe... so this bishop is truthful, which means I think 6 is being honest, and this lover is corrupted. Okay. So this lover is truthful, and the bishop is a doppelganger, and this medium is lying. Oh no. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So this is I have two fortune tellers. Yeah. So between 4, 6, and 9. Yeah. This is the drunk. So this bishop has to be the doppelganger, which means bishop number 8. Oh yeah, so 1, 5, and 7. This bishop is 1 is an outcast, and 5 and 7 are either a puppeteer or a villager. Oh, that's kind of gross. Oh yeah, I can use these fortune tellers. Okay. So actually, neither of these is evil, which means this judge has to be the puppet. Okay. So far, so good. All right, so we're gonna have two outcasts. Okay, 1, 4, and 5. Okay, so this is the minion according to the bishop. So the bishop has to be truthful. There's no puppeteer, so we know that the bishop is good because we know that she's being truthful. So one of these is an outcast and one of them is a minion. So that means this bombardier is fake. This medium is lying. The only possible source of corruption would be the drunk. Actually, the plague doctor as well. Okay. So it's not... Oh, okay. I was going to say it's not safe to kill this person, but I could... Well, okay, what do we have? 4, 5, and 1. So, minion, outcast, and this is the villager. Yeah, so we just know that this villager is corrupted. Thanks, Plague Doctor. I already know the wretch is evil. You suck. Okay. And I guess that's both of the outcasts accounted for. because there's no drunk, it is safe to go down to 6 health. Okay, we've discovered one evil, so there's 2 evils among these guys. Okay. I mean, I think I just let God sort them out. Okay, cool. We didn't even have to kill the lover. Alright. So we get a shaman and a ba. And yeah, there's no way this alchemist could have cured any corruption, so we'll just kill him. Okay, according to this witness, 5 was affected by an evil. That's possible, because a cloned character by Shaman, so there could be 2... Well, we actually know that... Well, hold on a second. Okay, so we have... So this person was a witness. So this Shaman could have created number 5, a witness, who eventually got turned into a baker. Are there any other possibilities? Because we know there's a duplicate because of the shaman. Okay, there's 1 baker, there's 1 knight, there's 1 slayer, and there's 1 bard. Yeah, so there's 2 witnesses, so these witnesses are both good. And what else do we have? This bombardier could be fake. If I kill someone and they're a drunk, then I'll know that the bombardier's fake. Okay, we got a shaman and a ba. Okay, so we have 2 fortune tellers who are real, and then 1 could be a doppelganger if the plague doctor is fake. Let's see what this druid says. Well, hold on a second. Okay, there could be a drunk, and there could be a doppelganger. Actually, yeah, so there could be... Yeah, 2 of these fortune tellers. There are 2 fortune tellers because of the shaman, and the third one could be a doppelganger, but it could be the shaman herself. That means at least 2 of them are being truthful, unless the plague doctor corrupted one of them. This hunter claims to be 1 card away from the closest evil. Actually, if I have all 3 fortune tellers tell on each other, then if one of them is evil, then 2 of them will be truthful, and one of them... Actually, they'll all say true. Yeah, like if 4 is evil, 4 will say between 5 and 6, true. 5 would say between 4 and 6, true. 6 would say between 4 and 5, true. So having them test each other doesn't work. I'm going to have this druid see what she thinks of these people. Okay, so she thinks there's a doppelganger. And if this plague doctor is fake, then... yeah, if this plague... Well, okay, if I kill this plague doctor and the plague doctor is real, then I know there's no doppelganger. And I can kill the druid, and then have each fortune teller test themselves with the plague doctor and the druid. Or, wait, whatever. Okay, so this is a shaman. And, cool. Well, let's see... Yeah, they're all truthful. And... Oh my goodness. Yeah, the judge should say that the shaman is lying. Okay. We're still doing alright. I mean, there's nothing that carries over from one level to the next, so simply making it through the level is enough. Okay, 1, 3, and 5 contain an outcast, a villager, and a demon. I find that suspicious. Okay, so there is a puka. Oh, wait, I was thinking, oh, what if the Plague Doctor is fake? But the wretch would show herself, so the Plague Doctor must be real. There are potentially 3 corrupted villagers. Yeah, I think this bishop is not being truthful. Yeah, this knitter is definitely not being truthful. Suppose... Okay, what if this bard is being truthful? Then this bishop is corrupted, this knitter is evil. So this knitter is the puka, and then this lover is being truthful, which is not possible. Yeah, if the lover is being truthful, then one of these is evil, but the lover would be corrupted in that case. So the lover cannot be truthful. What if he's corrupted? Well, then there's an evil corrupting her, and she would not be truthful in that case. Wait, hold on. If she's truthful, there's an evil, and she would be... Yeah, okay, so she has to be evil. Unless she's corrupted by the Plague Doctor. Alright, get out of here. Okay. Oh, we have a Lilith. I gotta actually be, like, somewhat... I gotta actually, like, play kind of carefully. The Lilith is super dangerous. Because she could... Like, she could just kill an outcast, and then the existing outcast could be fake. Whatever. Oh, I forgot the part where I could use the judge's ability, and then, because it refreshes when the night happens. Okay, so we got 2 druids. Yeah, we have a shaman, so that's very possible. And we also have a doppelganger, which is... Yeah, could make it so there's 3 druids. Anyway. Wait, is there corruption here? Yes, there's a poisoner, but I'm going to assume that the poisoner did not poison number 7. Oh, okay. Number 7 is corrupted. That's kind of funny. So the poisoner is next to, it's next to number 7. According to the Oracle, I guess 5 is a shaman. So either the Oracle is, either the Oracle is lying or the Scout is the shaman. So one of these 2 people is evil and the other one is not. Can 7 be, no, 7 is corrupted, so 7 cannot be an outcast. Okay, is there anybody that I can be completely sure is not an outcast? I think that... Oh, I killed the judge, so his ability's not going to refresh. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so we might have a doppelganger. Oh, wait, so these 2 people are not outcasts, and this is a bombardier. Potentially. Well, let's see. I don't know if that helps me, actually. So one of these is evil, one of these is evil, and then... Oh, yeah, so one of the druids is evil, which means... which actually means there's no... Well, I actually don't know what 7 is. 7 could be another scout or another druid. You see, this is a problem with the Lilith. I'm going to assume that there's no doppelganger, and instead you know, these two scouts are real, and that would imply that, wait, if both these scouts are real, wait, there's no other source of corruption than the poisoner. Yeah. So, yeah, so this person's corrupted, so one of these is the poisoner. If this scout is telling the truth, then number 6, well, okay, let's say number 8 is the poisoner. 3 away this way is the bombardier, and 3 away this way is the scout. Okay. What if 6 is the poisoner? 3 away is the judge, and 3 away is the other scout. So, given that we know one of these druids is the poisoner, we actually know that this scout is not truthful. Okay, so far so good. This scout is also not truthful. The shaman, yeah, the shaman's 2 away from the judge and 2 away from the dead person. Okay. Alright, this oracle is truthful. Okay, so one of these is... yeah, one of these is the poisoner. And I think there cannot be a doppelganger. Oh, if this bombardier is fake, then that's 4 evils. Okay. Alright, we got it. Oh, so we had 2 oracles. We had 2 oracles, and one of them was corrupted. Alright. Yeah, just click everybody. Alright, this witness is being truthful. None of the evils have the ability to affect anyone. Suppose this alchemist is truthful. Then this plague doctor is real and corrupted either 2, 7, or 8, which is believable enough. Okay, so this empress is saying that either 1, 8, or 7, one of these people is evil. This other empress is saying 7, 2, and 3. One of those is evil. Okay. I'd be sure. One thing I could do is I could kill this alchemist, and if they're being truthful, then... Wait, okay, so if the alchemist is being truthful, then nobody's corrupted, and this plague doctor's ability isn't useful. So never mind. If this alchemist is lying, then... yeah, then the plague doctor might be useful. I think I should use the plague doctor on the alchemist. I want to try to figure out... Really? Do I want to trust this plague doctor? Well, okay, suppose I trust the plague doctor and the plague doctor is evil. Then number 9 cannot be corrupted and number 9 cannot be truthful either. So this person's good, this person's good. Closest evil is counterclockwise, this person's not good. Okay, cool. So if number 4... Okay, good. Yeah, so... yeah, nobody's corrupted. And... I guess I can have people test themselves. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, let's see what the Jester thinks. Okay, Jester does think that there's the correct number of evils. 2, 3, and 7. So 6 is accusing 7, but 7's good. Alright, we got a witch and a ba. Oh, the witch means I can't click everyone. Oh. Okay, so the wretch counts as random evil. So the oracle is being truthful. Hold on, is there like a doppelganger? Okay, so this medium could be wrong. Okay, so 2. Okay, so if 8 is an oracle and 6 is fake, well, okay, suppose 2 is a doppelganger. Well, then this bombardier is fake, and this medium is evil. So that narrows it down completely. So I can play around, I can just assume that this oracle is good, or this oracle is real, and if that ends up proving itself wrong, then I can kill the bombardier in the medium. Do I want to have the fortune teller clear herself? Yeah, I think so. And then I can have the slayer try to kill somebody. Yeah, I don't think... yeah, so... so this is tricky. Actually, hold on a sec. Can anybody be corrupted? No. Okay, so if I kill the Slayer and he is good, then I'll know that 8 is also good, and that I need to kill 2 and 6. Okay, good. Okay, then I just kill 8. Okay, both of these alchemists are good. We got a doppelganger, so we can only have 2 people of a type because there's a doppelganger and there's no shaman. Okay, that was easy. Let's see what this jester says. Okay. And we're gonna kill this baker. Let's go. Alright, we can just click everybody and... Okay, we know for sure these bards aren't... Well, actually... so we have a doppelganger. And... Yeah, the puka could be between the doppelganger and the... and one of the evils, or just between both of the minions. Okay, well, you know what? Let's see if we can... If these guys can all be truthful. Well, actually... Okay, I was going to say the doppelganger... It might be required that the doppelganger is a bard, but no, they're 2 oracles. Okay. Yeah, suppose these are all good. And not corrupted. Yeah, there's no way, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so... The puka... Okay, suppose, like, the puka is here or something, and this bard is the doppelganger. Then... I guess it's possible, right? Because then, like, this could be the shaman or something. This hunter would be truthful, and then... Like... Yeah, it is possible that all 3 bards are corrupted. But, I believe if that ends up being the case, then it's safe to just kill these 3 people, and that means it's okay if we kill an innocent person by accident. Yeah, if we kill one of these bards, okay. So the bards are being truthful. Oh my goodness, okay. I was like, for example, this guy could be the puka, but what if this person's the puka instead? This person's an evil. I think we have to know... Well, I'm pretty sure that we know this person is not truthful. Yeah, I really messed up here. Okay, whatever. So we have another bard and a doppelganger. Means at least one of these two oracles is fake. Okay. Wait, what if this architect... Well, okay, so... the puka has to be one of these three. Yeah, because if the puka is on the right, the puka would be corrupting the bard or corrupting the confessor, or both. Yeah, so one of these three is the puka. Okay, is it possible for this oracle to be truthful, this oracle to be evil? If this oracle is truthful, then the puka has to be over here. And the left side is not more evil, which means, in this case, that the right side has to be more evil, and it's impossible for this hunter to be truthful in that case. Yeah, so it's impossible for this oracle to be truthful. So 5 and 3 are innocent. Okay. So the architect is innocent. I think it's also impossible for this knitter to be truthful. Well, okay, so one of these has to be the puka, so the other one's corrupted. Okay, so one of these is evil. Okay, 6 or 2. Yeah, so this oracle... Wait a second. I think these both have to be... Oh, yeah, these both have to be evil. Because the puka and the doppelganger and whatever. The puka has to be sandwiched between two people that would cause the bards to not be corrupted and also the confessor to not be corrupted. Oh, so this architect is honest. This oracle is lying. 6 or 2 is not a minion. Okay, cool. Alright, we got a counselor and a Lilith. Okay. Okay, doppelganger, drunk, bombardier, and wretch. We have 3 outcasts. Because there are 2 plus the one from the counselor. What if I have the judge test somebody random? I'll have him test number 4. Okay, so we have a wretch. Oh, I can test the wretch. Oh, so this judge is not being truthful, because the wretch does not register as truthful. Okay. Yeah, so the judge is lying about the wretch, and the judge must be lying about the architect. So the architect is good. This judge, let's say, okay, if this judge is the drunk, I think it's fine, probably. Well, what does the bishop say? 4, 6, and 9. Okay. So the wretch is saying that 9 and 4 are both good. One of them is an outcast and one of them is a villager because the wretch counts as evil. Yeah, so the bishop's being truthful. Okay, so if this judge is the drunk, then we can kill the bombardier. Okay. Oh, and now we're safe to click this. Aha! 2 bombardiers. This architect is being truthful, so the fake one's on the left. And that was a doppelganger. Alright. I don't believe this alchemist. Let's take a look if it's possible. Nope, it's not possible. Yeah, at most there's only one person who's corrupted. Um, let's just see if this. Actually, you know what I could do is I could have the Plague Doctor test one of the Bombardiers to see if they're corrupted, and then if the Plague Doctor says, no, wait, neither of them is going to be corrupted. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. All right. Wait, what do we have here? We do have a shaman, and we do have two outcasts. Okay, it's possible that one of the Bombardiers is fake, and either the other one or the Plague Doctor is fake. That's possible. It might be possible anyway. And we have two fortune tellers, a jester, and a doppelganger, or the other way around. Let's just see if this alchemist is corrupted. Okay, 4 is evil, 8 is corrupted. Okay, well, I'm gonna trust this Plague Doctor. I shouldn't have trusted the Plague Doctor. Alright. So that means 4, obviously 4 is not evil, 8 is not corrupted. So we can kill 8, and we know this Plague Doctor is lying. And we can have the Slayer kill somebody from the grave. Okay, there was a doppelganger. I mean, yeah, the moment the Plague Doctor was revealed to be evil, it became clear that there was a doppelganger. Okay, we got a witch, which means I have to be careful to open... Well, yeah, I want to flip cards in a way where it'll be informative or whatever. Okay, what do we have? Yeah, we only have one outcast, and it's Doppelganger, Wretch, or Plague Doctor. Okay. Yeah, we do not have duplicates, unless we have a Doppelganger and this Plague Doctor's fake. Well, let's see what these judges say. Okay, these judges both think this Confessor is honest, which implies that one of them's a doppelganger. Okay, cool. Alright, self-confirmed. Yes, the Dreamer is, in fact, a minion. Oh, and this Oracle is not truthful. Oh, since there's no Plague Doctor, there's no, corruption. Right? 1 or 3 is a witch. Yeah, that's false. Very good. Alright. So we have... Oh, we have 2 outcasts. I was hoping we had just the one, and I didn't have to deal with a second outcast. Okay. Wait, what can we have? Drunk or doppelganger. It's also possible that number 9 is a bombardier, so I can't just kill number 9 to see what they are. Okay. Well, let's have this... Actually, okay, is it possible for this fortune teller to be evil? Or is it possible for them to be good? Well, 2 people are saying that this oracle is good, in effect. What if they're lying? Okay. Wait, is there any corruption here? Only if there's a drunk. Okay, so there's a drunk. Awesome, I don't have to deal with any more... I don't have to deal with any more outcasts. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, suppose that this gem crafter is lying. Well, it's impossible for the Oracle to be a doppelganger now, so the medium and the gem crafter are completely agreeing at this point. Okay. Okay, this enlightened would be truthful. And 9, or whatever, 2 it has to be good, and so does 9. So it is theoretically possible. Okay, what if the Oracle's truthful, this gem crafter is truthful, and... Wait, no, this gem... No. This gem crafter is truthful, and the other one's lying because, yeah, there's no duplicate. Well, this enlightened would be evil, and 9 would be evil. I think... Oh, either way... Yeah, I think either way this fortune teller has to be good. Hold on, let's check the hypothetical where the Oracle's evil again. Okay. Yeah, these are the evils. And if the Oracle is good, then this is evil, and this is evil. Okay, so I don't need to test the fortune teller. Awesome. Okay, so this is evil, and that's evil. Alright, well, I'm going to break up this run into multiple videos. I'm going to start this run, or start this floor, just so I can show off the fact that this is the same run, and I'm not, like, resetting or cheating or anything like that. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.